Let's bring on Jefferson Graham, who I think is standing by. Is he not? Is Jeff still there? Thank you, Jefferson Graham, for joining us. Hello.
Hi.
Say hi to Kim, who is
Hi,
here
Kim.
today.
Hi.
Kim,
I'm a mean man. I'm an awful person. I'm
Well,
no longer your brother, huh?
That's right. You're out, buddy. You're out. You hooked me up with that thing, Anchor. I got a bunch of them, of course. I bought them as gifts for people. And then, as it turns out, I don't have the right cord. And
You
Tony
don't have the right
Tony can speak to the right.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, Tony knows Tony has more cords. He comes up here. He said, "Oh, I've got a thing in the car for that." You know what I mean? For whatever that is, right?
Poor guy.
Yeah, but Jeff, how could you have me get an Anchor? How could you recommend an Anchor to all of my viewers and listeners, and somehow not mention, by the way, if you're going to need a special kind of cord for it?
Well, maybe I'm assuming
Why are you
have
yelling?
that cord.
Yes, maybe you are assuming.
Yeah, because I don't know what's in their box. I just know that the thing works and it gives you extra charge. Now, yeah, they should have a USB-C and a USB-A cable in there.
I don't even know what those things mean.
Why are you yelling?
USB-C,
Okay,
USB-A.
well, let me bring you up to date. And
Yeah,
Tony
let's
can
talk
help here,
cords
too.
now. This is
Okay,
important.
over the
Go ahead.
last few years, there's been a move among all manufacturers to only have one cord, and that's called a USB-C that replaces the old USB-A. Do
you have pictures? We have pictures to go with this, I think.
You remember the big, thick, it's not showing very well, but the big, thick cord versus the little thing.
Tony, do we have any pictures of this or not? Tony, is Tony with us? No? You with us, buddy?
Stay by me and see if you got any ideas.
No. Anyway, I saw he's doing.
That's the old USB-A, right? We all know that
yeah.
one. It only
Right.
goes in one side, and you have to fiddle with it. So they have the
Right.
USB-C, which you could put in upside down or right side up. So even the iPhone is supposedly shifting to USB-C with the next edition. So pretty much all products have USB-C now.
So
And
again, and
unfortunately-
USB-C, for those who just tell me now, because for those of us who are not like super techie, I know that this is a super basic Tech 101. For example, you'd have a cord like that on your Apple. When your Apple device, when you plug into the power, that would be what you're talking about, correct?
Anybody who has a Samsung Galaxy, a Google Pixel, a GoPro, a Sony camera, those are all USB-C. A drone,
Okay.
USB-C.
Okay.
The holdout has been Apple, which has Lightning to USB-C. Lightning
Okay.
to USB-C.
That's what that is that we're seeing.
Right.
No,
that's USB-A. That's
Yeah,
USB-A with the
USB-A,
big
okay.
silver thing. I have a bunch of, we're going to hopefully put these in the description, but
Okay.
I've got links to the cables you're going to need on your holiday day. The most important one is this little $10 adapter. I'm not doing a good job of showing, but you would stick your USB-A into there and thus could put it into USB-C when you need it. But Mark's going the other direction. He needed a USB-A cable to plug into his iPhone.
There it is. That's the adapter you're talking about.
That's the adapter. Yeah,
Right,
and that should just be a must for everybody, because at some point you're going to run into this problem. And
So
then
what I will do is I'll make sure that all the links to these things are posted in the description. I'll do that as soon as we get done with the live show. Okay.
But we should all be like Tony, and we should all have these extra cables around just in case.
Well, we should all be like Tony anyway, I think.
Thanks, Tony.
He's a good guy, and Tony is a good
So many cables I have.
role model for all of us.
Thanks, Tony.
Anyway, all right, go
But
ahead.
the cool thing, though, it's not like it used to be. I used to have micro USB and macro USB and this and that, and now it's pretty much only these USB-C cables.
Okay,
So we are in a better world now.
I have this cool thing that has all the different kinds of connectors in one little. Can you see that?
Wow.
Yeah.
So like has
That is
all the
pretty
little
great.
different ones. Yeah, it's very cool.
That would
Wow.
have helped Mark.
Kim, how are you?
That's pretty
It's a great,
terrific.
It's a great stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
See all
Kim,
the
how are
different-
you?
Wow, that's
Different
really
kinds,
cool.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Now that is these may be the stocking stuffers of this year. You know what I mean? This stuff that you're talking about.
Yeah. But I will say though, however, you bought the cheap Anchor. There's more expensive models that might have the USB-C
Well,
port.
I
in it.
wouldn't use the word cheap. I would say
accusing
You paid $20 for the thing. It was $20.
Thrifty?
Yes, maybe inexpensive might be a better word.
What?
I just think when you say cheap, it has a sort of a.
Wow.
Have we asked anybody to smash the like button in a while?
No, you're right. I haven't all show. I haven't had anybody smash this. Smash it like
with
a
your
boss.
iron rod.
The like
And subscribe. And subscribe.
Thank you. Smash it with your iron rod, subscribe, and share the show. Trying to grow the show. I told you about the demonetization, so that just for this month. But still, we need those shares and those likes.
Smash it with your iron
So
rod.
if you're watching in replay and you know, you can still hit the like button. In fact, I would encourage most of the people in replay, especially the people in replay, if you will, to hit the like button. Thank you for reminding me, Jeff. I forget. Some of the YouTube stuff, you know, I forget. You've been a YouTuber for a while now. Your photo walks is terrific. You took us to Paris. You take us to the coast. You take us to Big Sur. You take us to Manhattan Beach. You take us to Zion. You take us to Bryce. And you've had great, great trips. In fact, I was talking yesterday about Bryce and Zion. That's where I want to go in the spring.
I'm
So
ready.
maybe you can help me, stitch
I'm
that
ready.
together. Yeah, we could do that together.
This Saturday, I'm doing the 12 most interesting people I met out on the road on my photo walks.
That's
2022.
great. Great idea. There it is, jeffersongraham.substack.com. And also the travel photo series. It's photo walks on YouTube and beyond. It's on YouTube. It's on Tubi. There's a little
There's
bit
last
of,
night.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow, look at you.
That is gorgeous.
So I only stood there for 90 minutes to get this 30 seconds worth of footage. That's how long it takes.
That's
In
cool.
90 minutes, standing there at Chrissy Field, how many times would you think people try to rob you?
It depends on what gear you have with you. And if you're standing there with an iPhone, maybe they'll leave you alone. If you're standing there with a big camera with a major honking lens, they'll come after you.
I'm making the joke because, as regular viewers know, Jeff had that happen where they rip off his stuff. So while he was doing sort of a similar kind of shoot. Well, I know you're here at Christmas time and holiday time. And I know you have mad skills when it comes to guitar, and you're very nice to favor us with a tune from time to time. What have you chosen today?
How many guests do you have who end with a song in your long career?
Not many. I mean, maybe a handful, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so I can still be your brother?
Yes, we are brothers always, but that'll never
Okay.
change. But I just do
Okay,
get
good.
annoyed with you when you leave out key pieces of information when making recommendations to me.
Won't let it go.
Wow. Really great. A lot of love for you in the chat along the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Really pretty terrific. Thank you, Jefferson Graham. I recommend everything you do. Jeff can be reached. Well, his Substack is a great thing. It hits your inbox automatically. In fact, it's jeffersongraham.substack.com. And as I say, once you subscribe, it hits your inbox automatically. And there's all kinds of stuff. All the links, for example, that Jeff talked about, they're all there in that Substack post. The links to many of the tours and the photo walks, you'll find those as well. And of course, on YouTube, the series Photo Walks is terrific. We love you. You're a friend of the show. And thanks for being here, pal. Happy holidays, all that stuff.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Jefferson Graham, everybody. Good stuff.